Hello, fabulous person. Beate Chelette here, the growth architect. I am excited that you're here. I'm excited we're going to spend a few minutes together to help you to go through the guide and figuring out what your ideal target client looks like. The objective of what we're doing today is very simple. One of the foundational elements of the 5-Star Success Blueprint, which is our system, the system that we developed here at the Growth Architect, that helps us to identify where businesses are stuck and what we need to do to take businesses to the next level. One of the most important pieces, and a piece that's often absolutely misunderstood, is that you got to be really clear who your ideal target market is. We call this in our language the Airtight Avatar. We created this guide for you that is available for free. So we are glad that you're taking advantage of this. Tell all your friends about this and other business owners, founders, coaches, consultants, marketers, podcasters, anyone who is not quite clear or who you think might not be quite clear about who they're going after. So let's dive in. What you see over these next 20 pages is this outline of identifying, the different steps that you need to get deeper into the prospect's mind. So you basically crawling into this person's head, you're seeing them in front of you. Most of the time, what I do is I close my eyes and I go, okay, so if I'm working with this person, I'm going to go into their house, I'm going to see them in front of me. What are they experiencing? So the first thing that you need to understand is that there's a difference between what your customer want and what you know that they need. So you want to give them all the things that you know that they need, but that's not necessarily what they want. On the first page, you're outlining this clearly, step by step. What is it that they need, which is what you want to give them, and what is it what they want? And then you see the discrepancy. And the discrepancy, that's what you're going to be teaching them. Now, moving on, you talk about age, gender. You also want to talk about obligations and limitations. This is a thing that's often, again, overlooked. Somebody who is a 32-year-old mother of 3 has a lot of obligations. So there's a lot of things that a woman like that cannot do. And there's limitations she'll have financially, time-wise, and priority level-wise. So you want to make sure that you cover all of this. You think about their personality, you go into their emotional, personal needs, and you will also talk about, nope, they're not going to like that. Some people just don't like to be pushed. Some people don't want to be asked. Some people have a real hard time with hard sales techniques. Some people don't want to be asked the tough questions. I had once a client where we were talking about mindset work, and one of the pieces was forgiveness, and she said very clearly, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to do that. So you want to be very clear, depending on what kind of business that you're in, that you're also very clear on what it is that they don't like. And now here comes the done for you part that you are going to love, because over the next couple of pages, all you have to do, sit there with a piece of paper and pen, you print this out and go through this. What is it that they want? What is it that they're worried about? What is it that they don't care? You cannot sell a Mercedes-Benz to a hardcore Prius driver, right? So you want to be clear is what is it that they care about? You want to think about what are their habits? What do they do on a regular basis? And then I'm going to help you for the remainder of this to put it together. And I'm taking you through these 4 elements of Myers-Briggs, which is one of the most important things that we use in our world with our private clients and our coaching and our mastermind, in our strategic planning for our clients, where we are helping them to really figure out, is it fun? Is it fair? Will I win? Is it logical? To make sure that all the buying decisions are in. And then I have here this actual client avatar, which I want you to bring to life by, cut out a photo, put the photo on there, give that client avatar a name, call him Gary or Joseph or Michael, and, bring these people really to life and figure out, do you have one avatar? Do you have 2 or 3? Most people have more than one. Most people have 2 or 3 of them. As you are setting these up properly, right? You are now really looking into what is it that this person looks like? And then finally, what you'll see over how it works, I'm sharing with you some of my strategy. And if you want to continue, here's where you can go. So if you are a business with less than $250,000 and you still need to figure out what the business model is, there's a very super expensive course I've created with our partners at Creative Life. If you have heard something and seen something, you go, man, I really need to talk to her, then go ahead, apply for an uncover session. I'm always happy to hear from you and see what I can do to help you. I'm here to build businesses. That's what I do. That's what I love. And the more, the merrier. And of course, there's our Business Growth Architect podcast, which is available anywhere you pick up podcasts. And we invite you also to join our Facebook group so that we can have more of a conversation. And here are all the different pieces on how you can connect with us and how we can stay in touch with each other. So I hope this helps you to understand how to crawl into your client's head and get really clear about who is this person that is in front of you? Who is this person that you're selling to? What are their hopes, their dreams, their fears? What is holding them back? Because based on that, you are designing in the next step, which comes after having done the ideal client avatar, is that then you're going to design the language, the verbiage, in how you need to talk to this person to address the conversation that is already going on in their head, which I'm sure is a term that you heard 10,000 times before. I don't know who said it first, but what is it that they're thinking about? What is it that they worry about? People often refer to this as what keeps them up at night. So that's it. You are crawling into the head. You're looking around. You're pulling it out. What is it that's going on? You create your 4 avatars. You pin them on the wall. And then every time you write, every time you create a blog post, every time you do a video, every time you do a podcast, a piece of content, you look at one of these avatars and you are gearing this directly to this person. So that way you can create a deeper engagement and a deeper connection to the very people that are going to be first prospects, and then there's engagement, and then finally they become customers. For any questions, I'm here for you. Reach out. Thank you so much for watching this, and good luck with creating your Airtight Avatar. This is Beate Chelette, the Growth Architect.